am Monet Grace Nalyada, your reporter for today's science update. And today's topic is the idea of a breadboard. So let's hear from Oliver Quijado on the idea of a breadboard.
Good morning everyone, I am Oliver and Quijada, your reporters for today's science update. So let's talk about breadboard. A breadboard is a tool used in electricity and magnetism experiments to create and test electronic circuits without the need for soldering. It consists of a plastic board with rows of holes that allow components to be inserted and connected with wires. The breadboard allows for quick and easy prototyping of circuits, making it a valuable tool for experimenting with and learning about electronics.
Is a device that has the main role of enabling the connection of the panel's internal and external peripherals. In the breadboard, there are horizontal and vertical rows, where the horizontal rows can be known as power rails and vertical rows are known as terminals. These are mainly useful in connecting the power supply toward the breadboard. And lastly, the bus strips, that are used primarily for power supply connection, but are also used for any node requiring a large number of connections.
When three resistors are connected in parallel, it means that they are connected to the same 2 points in a circuit, with each resistor having its own path. To measure the resistance, set the multitester to the resistance node, ohms, and touch the probes to the two ends of the circuit. The multitester will display the total resistance of the circuit. It is important to note that when measuring the resistance of a parallel combination of resistors, the total resistance will always be less than the smallest individual resistance in the circuit. When three resistors are connected in series, the total resistance of the circuit is equal to the sum of the individual resistance of the three resistors. To test this in a breadboard circuit, you can connect the three resistors in series and then measure the total resistance across the circuit using a multitester. To measure the total resistance of the circuit, set your multitester to the resistance node and connect the probes to the positive and negative terminals of the circuit. The multitester should display the total resistance of the circuit, which should be equal to the sum of the individual resistance of the three resistors. If you want to test the circuit with more resistors in series, simply add more resistors to the circuit and measure the total resistance using the same method. Just remember that the total resistance of the circuit will be the sum of all the individual resistance in the circuit.
On how power board or bus strip of breadboard connected. The breadboard consists of two terminal strips and two bus strips, often broken in the center. Each bus strip has two rows of contacts. Each of the two rows of contacts are a node. That is, each contact along a row on a bus strip is connected together inside the breadboard. For question number 2, how circuit board or terminal strips of breadboard connected? The holes in a breadboard are connected by metal clips that span 5 holes horizontally. These metal clips allow each row of 5 holes to be connected. There are no vertical connections on a terminal strip. For the last question, how can you extend the continuity of the tie points in the circuit board? To extend the continuity of tie points in a circuit board, you can clean the tie points, use a jumper wire or trace to create a continuous path for current flow, and use a via to connect different layers of the board.
Series circuits. The concept behind this kind of circuit allows us to create electrical appliances, controls, and devices that can be on and off. These electrical tools bring convenience to us. For example, the lights inside our house that can be turned on when we want to use it and off if not. Testing batteries. We may experience that some of our electrical toys or remotes that run with batteries stop working, and we are not sure the reason why. With multimeter, we can test batteries if it is already dead or still working.